I'm almost 35 and I'm rebuilding and restarting my life again. So, this is going to be like a complete, honest life update, you can say, that I want to share with everybody. Like, I'm always a firm believer in sharing my journey and documenting my all the highs and lows of my life. So, here I am speaking about my life, that what it has been like in the last couple of months, or you can say last 1 year. If you are someone who's starting again from scratch or trying to rebuild something, then you're definitely going to relate to this one. When you are at a certain age, you feel like, okay, ये सब तो सॉर्टेड होगा, इस एस्पेक्ट में मेरी इनकम इतनी होगी, मैं यहाँ पर ऐसा घर लूँगी, मैं मेरी लाइफ में ये सारी चीज़ें मुझे मिल जाएंगी, बट नो. Yes, what you have had in mind, what you've had in mind for the longest time about your goals, it's not always that it has to go in the same direction, because life sometimes has other plans. It's always redirecting you to something bigger and better. You think that you want it sometimes, but maybe you don't. I'm gonna stop beating around the bush and just dive straight into what this life has been like in the last 1 year. Couple of years back, I started getting serious with my content creation, and I have seen good growth in my content creation journey in terms of followers and views and engagement. Of course, that is why we start doing it. But then you forget the whole purpose of it. And for me, the whole purpose has always been adding value in people's lives. So I started creating content about my own personality, my stories, because no one story can be the same, right? I mean, my story will be completely different from the way I portray it online, and your story will be completely different the way you share your journey. My aesthetics will be different, your way of speaking will be different, but you get stuck. The creative block, not really, but that pressure, because sometimes I compare myself to other creators a lot. Yes, I will admit that openly. I do. And I feel behind. I feel like I'm left behind. I feel like I'm maybe not doing enough. Or maybe I should just go and buy followers. That's how people grow nowadays, right? It's so easy to, use shortcuts and grow in life. But I'm not that kind of a person. I am not that kind of a person who will just take the shorter route or the easier route. I have always been someone who wants to do things differently. um Everyone thinks um that their way is right, and for me this way is right for myself. So yeah, I try to work really hard on my content. And if you see nowadays, it's everyone is a creator, okay? Everybody is doing content creation or becoming an influencer. And when social media actually started picking up, it was all about pictorial posts, like basically like a digital diary with like a scrapbook of photos. And now it's everything has become like a business, and that pressure to stand out constantly can take a toll on you. The constant pressure that, oh, this one has achieved this, but I'm doing something different, so how come I'm not reaching them? It's not the right way to do it. And I have consciously made that effort. I am still making that effort, that what, everyone's journey is different. So I should just stick to my love for content creation, my love for being my true self online. That's exactly what I'm trying to do here. And my mom always says one thing: situations, people are never going to stay the same. So, why worry about something that is not going to remain forever? So, for example, I'm not always going to be uh, this stuck in life that I am right now. So things are going to change, situations will change, and I know that I believe in my content, I believe in myself, I believe in my journey. I have doggies around me, sorry. Hi, you want to come in my video? I believe in my journey, I believe in my creativity, and I know one day it's going to pay off. And I know that one day is going to be any moment, because I have been putting in my hard work years after years consistently. I've showed up for myself on days where I've not felt like even today. I'm in my hometown, I'm in Goa, I'm chilling at home, and whenever I come to my house, I just get so lazy that I don't want to step out anywhere. But I know that if I wouldn't, how would I come here and speak to you guys and share my story with everybody right here? Here I am sitting at the beach recording my YouTube video so that you guys get to know about what's happening about my life. This is just one aspect of my life, just like a little bit of my life. The other side of the life was when I started my own agency a couple of years back. It was named Shilo and Co. I was managing my work single handedly. I had no team. I was doing it by myself. Eventually, I decided last year that I will rebrand my company. I'm going to give it a new name. That's when I started hunting and looking out for somebody to be a part of my team. I even got like two team members, and of course like a few more bunch of other people who were working with me as freelancers and collaborators, but I had like core team of two people. Of course there were challenges during this entire 1 year. uh, I had to This was the first time I was managing a team of two. I've always had interns and people come for like 3 months, 6 months, but this time it actually lasted for good 1.5 year, you can say. I feel like it has been a crazy journey. It has come with so many uh, tsunami waves. And in this last 1.5 year duration, I've also had to let go of so many projects that were just not aligned with my life at that moment. My income from six figures went to five figures. It was a tough decision. It was a very tough decision for me to make, but I did it. I did it for myself, I did it for my team. The last 8 months have been pretty tough because it has been very challenging for me to get new clients. I have been super confused about how to price my strategies, how to price my services. I have even, tried to reduce my prices. I've done lots of trial and errors with my pricing, with my team, with because of course it was something that I was dealing for the first time. I was still trying to be mentor, that leader to my team, because of course times were tough. In spite of that duration, in spite of all of this, I was still giving out salaries. uh, because I have done some blunders. I have made lots of blunders. I have made lots of errors during this whole time. I've had, like I said, my income went from six figures to five figures, but I was still trying to keep my team happy. I was not trying to lay off anyone, or bolte na कि किसी के पेट पे लात मार देना. I was not that kind of a person, because I was always someone who was very empathetic, sympathetic, or whatever you can call it. It was a big challenge, continue giving out salaries. But eventually, the team drifted apart for whatever reasons. Today, obviously, there's no one in my team. I'm again handling things by myself. But no regrets, honestly. I think life puts you through situations so that you can grow bigger and better. Like my mom keeps saying, people come and go, situations change. And honestly, whatever has happened, I am so grateful that I'm getting a chance to rebuild something again, which I'm really excited about, because somewhere that saturation point had somewhere come. Okay, now what? What next? Like I said, here I am rebuilding my life again, restarting my life again. Maybe this is giving me a chance to, process everything, rework on my strategies, my approach, maybe take a break from running this agency, and focus on my content creation, focus on my little business that I have as a co-founder for my mother-in-law. It's a laddu business, and for those of you who didn't know, the name is Mummy Ke Laddu, and she's 55, 56. She's decided to start her own food business, and yeah, me, my husband, and my sister-in-law are like kind of helping her out in that. I think universe has given me another chance, and since 2026 is year of number 1, I feel like this was much needed. I think sometimes you have to be pushed off that cliff so that you go into that water, and then you realize that, oh shit, I can swim, you realize that you are not drowning, you are just swimming. That's a big difference, because if you just let yourself be, you are going to drown in that water, no matter how shallow or how deep it is. I think that is the beauty of life. You learn how to come up, you learn how to swim, you learn how to fight. And trust me, starting something from scratch again, uh taking a different path at 35, it's scary, but trust me, it's exciting. What I'm trying to say is that, please, please do not think that your life is over. It's never the end of the road. My dad always keeps saying that till date, that whatever happens, it's never the end of the road. What's the worst that can happen? It's going to take maybe some time to, get back to your momentum. Nobody's ever left empty handed by the universe, who is manifesting so many things, you know and in order to manifest things, you have to work on yourself, you have to work on your inner self and your outer self, because then you're just going to be stuck in that negative zone, that negative loophole. Life is beautiful. I have come to Goa to spend time with my parents, and every time I feel like life gets difficult, I crave that homeliness, that feeling of comfort, because every time I come back home, it makes me feel safe. It reminds me of my childhood days, my teenage days, that what I've achieved. I've come a long way, and honestly, in my entire family, I'm the only person who wanted to do something different from everybody else. I gave the service industry a shot, but I wanted to build something of my own, and I'm so grateful that I get the support from my family, from my husband, from my in-laws. And today, if I'm getting to restart again, or maybe choose a new path even, I know that I have their support. I know that things are tough right now, but when you know that you have someone's back, I'm not talking about financial support, I'm just talking about that emotional support, and that is enough for me to keep going in life. And even if you do not have any kind of support, trust me, you're fine, you're going to be fine. And like I said, this is not the end of the road. If you are miserable today, feel miserable, I would say. Cry. I did that. I cried. I felt miserable. I felt pathetic. I questioned every damn thing in my life, that why am I stuck? Why is life putting me through this? But I'm happy that it did. Trust me, I was done feeling this shitty self of mine. I was done feeling miserable. You're gonna get tired of feeling miserable too, and then you're gonna be like, you know what? Oh, chalo yaar, बस हो गया, बहुत रो लिया अभी, अब कुछ करना है लाइफ में. And I promise you, I am going to achieve so much in my life. I am motivated again to restart, to rebuild. And I'm sure that one day I will come back to this video and remember that I made a promise that Sonika Khani is going to be an amazing creator. She's going to reach heights. She's going to achieve all those goals from her vision board. Uh, no matter how many people come and go, she's not going to be defeated. And I am forever grateful that whatever has happened in this last 1 year, or last in my entire life, I think it has always been God's protection, universe's protection. So yeah, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, wish you all that, please have patience. It's going to get better, I promise. Listen, my life is not right now, but the feeling of wanting to make it better is enough right now for me. So I'm going to sign off. It's been a really long video, but I hope This gives you a little bit of um, courage to just keep going. And even if you have to restart again and you feel hopeless, don't worry, it's all going to be good. So, signing off for now, and keep following my journey. I'm going to document everything of my life, and I'm going to be honest. I'm going to show you how I'm progressing in life, what are the things I'm doing, everything. No BS.